5.9 If developers of the Catalog of Human Population state that Homo sapiens is an anthropo-zoomorphic being, bioprogram of which is recorded by images of animals, then what is the difference between a human and an animal? As it was found by Andrey Davydov, the author of Scientific Discovery of the Catalog of Human Population, a human is not an evolved ape, as Darwinists state. Homo sapiens is a biological type that by its natural arrangement is not in any way related to neither monkeys nor any other kind of animal. Since the basis on which biological type human appears and functions is completely different. If we consider the structure of psyche of Homo sapiens, about which neither Darwin nor the followers of theory of evolution know nothing, a human being is totally different from any animal. However, of course, in order to state this with confidence, it is necessary to know what human psyche is, how it is arranged and how it works, and of course, on what basis. In short, everything that lies in the plane of value, which is unknown to anthropologists, psychologists, and so on, called psyche, soul, of a human one. On the one hand, they define psyche as a systematic property of highly organized matter that manifests in a particular reflection of objective reality by a subject to, i.e., they consider it as a system, while, on the other hand, there was not a single scientific source found that would state that human soul is a system, which is 100% identifiable. However, in general, psychologists' approach to human soul can be considered correct. It is indeed possible to understand the construct of the soul when considering it as a system. As Sima Qian, 2 centuries BC, the creator of Chinese historical science, stated, once classified, it can be known. Having identified 6 factors, of which human psyche consists, Andrey Davydov not just came closer to the soul as a system that is a carrier of information, but also one of the requirements of classification systems was observed: compilation of fundamental sections which are principally different from each other in their characteristics and criteria. And what is the basis? When it comes to a Homo sapiens, the basis of his existence, as Andrey Davydov found, are archetypal programs. These programs consist of chimeric formations, while chimeras are expressed in images. The latter is systematized into a scheme, which in a new direction in scientific psychology, called non-traditional psychoanalysis, which does not using any existing methods in psychology, and is based solely on the decryption of the ancient Chinese monument Shanhaijing, that turned out to be the Catalog of Human Population, is known as individual archetypal pattern. The difference between a human and an animal is not in that what is commonly believed, for example, possession of the ability to think and articulate speech, work activity, creation and use of tools, alleged spiritual needs, and so on. The only difference is in that animals are much more primitive in terms of images that are the basis of their life activities. An animal, or any other natural object, has only one image in its biological program. For example, only a monkey, only a horse, only salmon, only a pine, only an ant, only an orchid, only a stone, only gold. However, a human has a natural biological program, which is recorded by an impressive number of natural images, and this program, conditionally speaking, can contain a monkey and a horse, and salmon and a pine and an orchid and an ant, and stones and gold, and much more, for example, rivers, lakes and seas, mountains and valleys, grasses and trees, various soils. And this is far from all. There are 293 unique human programs described in the ancient source Shanhaijing, Catalog of Mountains and Seas, and one program can be recorded by over 100 different images. It is not surprising that a human has a much greater survival rate in nature than any other natural object. although only in potential. Without knowledge of his natural program, a person is inferior even to animals in some psychophysiological parameters, for example, strength, agility, speed, visual acuity, etc. Even though it is all there in human potential, without knowledge it will never work. However, this does not make Homo sapiens relatives of primates.